Hello, my name is Eileen. In this video, I will demonstrate how I write a Java program based on the given labs test scenario. I will explain my coding steps and the purpose of each part clearly. So as you can see at the side, there's a 4 classes which is consultant, doctor, patient, and PKUPM. First, I will create the doctor class. This class represents a doctor who can have many patients. And I start by writing the class header, which is public class doctor. Inside the class, I create two data fields, which is doctor name and doctor ID. Both are private because data should be encapsulated. Next, I write the constructor without argument. They initialize the doctor name and ID with empty value. Then I write the constructor with two parameters. This allows me to create a doctor and immediately assign name and ID. For setter and getter, I add here to update and access the value safely. Finally, I write the toString method, and this return a readable description of the doctor project. So we move on to the next class, which is patient class. A patient will always meet only one doctor, but for the task, the relationship is not coded, only the class structure. I follow the same structure as the doctor class for consistency, and now I create a consultant class. So basically for the patient one, it has all that doctor step have, which is two data field, which is patient name, patient ID, no argument constructor, constructor with argument, getter and setter. The last one is toString bracket. So for part 3, we move on to the consultant class. Now I create the consultant class. A consultant is a doctor with extra expertise and a specific department. Therefore, the consultant class use inheritance. I write public class consultant extend doctor. I add two additional fields, which is expertise and department. For the constructor with the argument, I call super bracket to use the doctor constructor, and for the constructor with argument, I call it as super name ID, super bracket name and ID to assign doctor information, and then assign expertise and department. For getter and setter method, you can see here, which is I include getter and setter for the new fields. So the last one is I override to string bracket method and call super dot to string bracket to reuse the doctor string representation. So for the last class, which is PKUPM, I create the PKUPM class that contains the main method. This class will demonstrate the behavior of object. I create 3 doctor objects with different names and ID. As you can see at here, we have Dr. Ali, Dr. Mira, and Dr. Joan. I create 3 patient objects also. And then I create 3 consultant objects with name, ID, expertise, and department. The last one, I print all the objects using system.outPrintLine, as you can see at the bottom. Because we implemented the string method, each object will display meaningful information. So let's run this. So as you can see, for the output here, we have Dr. name, Dr. Ali with his ID, and we have patient name, which is Aiman, age 18. So basically, there's 3 doctor, 3 patient, and for the expertise like detail, we have 3 here, 3 type of data. 3 data, which is Dr. Lim, Dr. Rush, Dr. Kim. With more detail, which is we have their expertise and department. So this concludes my demonstration for the mock lab test. Thank you for watching.